We're going to talk about the Coffele, Alzari, Suave Classico.
So Kofele are a family winery who are at the forefront of kind of modern Suave production. They're also very environmentally focused. This wine is organic certified as well, and they believe in minimal intervention. So, natural yeast from the grapes, from the vineyards, adding as little as possible to give complete purity of the expression of what the vineyard has given this wine.
And what grapes are we using here?
So in Suave, the grape variety is Garganega, which tends to give kind of stone fruit, lightly floral and kind of almondy notes. Suave, but also some other regions in Italy became really popular during the 60s and 70s, and it actually led the region to expand quite a lot, which ended up with wines that are more dilute, with less quality being put on the market. Now, wines in these wider areas now are better quality than they used to be, and you have a lot of quality-minded producers. This wine is from the Classico region, which means the original heartland region where Suave was originally.
And the vineyards tend to be more on slopes there as well, don't they? So they get more of the sun, better ripeness, better flavours.
Yes, absolutely.
So what flavours and aromas are we looking for with Garganega and Suave?
So lots of stone fruit, almond, light floral notes.
I think, like you were saying, a lot of people might have the impression of Suave as maybe just quite a dull, dilute wine, but this will knock that out of them. I think this is such an intense, concentrated,
It really is
delicious wine, isn't it?
And this isn't a very technical tasting note, but that's absolutely delicious. Yeah, as you say, so concentrated, exactly what I'd want from the Suave. There's a handful of producers in Italy. We work with one, Pirapam, that can really take Garganega and make something great from it. And I think this wine offers something similar. Absolutely.
No, it's just the concentration of exactly the flavours you were saying, to peach, apricot, almond. The intensity of the flavours is fantastic. So for a food match, you're going to need something quite intensely flavoured. Our chef Abby has suggested a really traditional northern Italian dish of pork tonato, which is slightly unusually a mixture of meat and fish. But I think, when you think about the quite nice subtle pork flavours and then the really punchy tanginess of a tuna topping, I think I would love to try the two together.
Yeah, and I think the almond kind of savouriness would go really well with that kind of creamy sauce as well.
Yeah, definitely a lovely match. Yeah, I think this is a great example of a really traditional classic region, a very modern thinking producer, as you say, with some fantastic results of a beautiful, intense and full flavoured wine.